guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have yet another amazing try on haul for you all. So this time I am trying on Halara. Now the cool thing about Halara is they're not just like an activewear brand, they're more of like an everyday athleisure brand. So they've got things on their website from cute everyday skirts to everyday dresses. They've got joggers, they've got different types of joggers. They've also got amazing sports bras and tops and gym wear leggings as well. So on this haul, I'm going to be showcasing 9 items. It's going to be 3 joggers, 3 sports bras, 1 long crop top, and also 2 pairs of leggings. If you do want to save 15% off the entire site, use the code Lois at checkout. So right now I am wearing a pair of joggers, and these are the casual joggers that are high-waisted with an elastic band, and these are in a size small petite, and the colour is Eiffel Tower. I've also paired this with the double-strapped backless twisted cropped tank top, and this is in the colour Arctic Dusk, and this is a size medium. So when I was trying this outfit on, when I was putting up the joggers, I honestly thought these were not going to go past my thighs. Like, I got them to about here, top of my thighs, and I was like, there's no way that these are going to go up my bum, but they did. I was actually quite shocked. This bit is not stretchy at all, the front bit, but however, the back end of the joggers have a lot of stretch, and that I was able to get them up. Don't get me wrong, it was a bit of a struggle getting them up, and these are a size small, so I feel like if I wanted to just make them a little bit easier going up, I could get a medium. But as you can see here, these are a perfect fit. I don't have any like excess baggage in it. The only thing though is that these casual joggers on my body shape are a bit more fitted on me, so my glutes actually kind of pop out in these. They're a little bit baggy around the knees and around the ankles, which I think is fantastic. But overall, I'm actually really happy with this style of jogger. And if I do want to size up, I would probably find it a more like relaxed fit around my bum as well. But overall, for a casual jogger, I like it a lot. I think I would actually even wear this for leg day. I have got leg day today, so I might even go to the gym and try and see what it's like. But overall, the material is a very stretchy waistband. When you first take a hold of the joggers, I honestly felt like these are not going to have any stretch. I'm not going to have any movement in them. But honestly, I can do squats in these. I can get my leg up all the way towards my chest, and I don't feel like the material is going to burst on me or anything. Considering these are a tighter fit on me around my glutes, I honestly think these are an amazing quality. And it's going to be really interesting because I am actually very much tempted to wear this for my leg day today as well, to see how they hold up with a lot of tension and a lot of deep squatting movements. Overall, I really like the design of this pair of joggers. I like the idea of cuffed ankles as well, so it just means I could wear like a nice pair of trainers, and the trainers look amazing with a combination of like a nice cuffed ankle where it then flares and goes a little bit more baggier around the knees, and then for me it kind of hugs my figure around the glutes and the waist, which I think gives a nice hourglass shape to my body. If you did want a more looser fit, then obviously I would probably go with a size up or two, especially if you've got a bit more defined glutes like myself. These are a size small. I could probably definitely size up to like a medium or a large. Not sure how the waistband would be in terms of its tightness, but right now I actually have got like I'm quite freely movable in here. I don't feel really tight and cinched in. So if I was to get a medium, I think that would be perfect. A large, it might maybe fall down a little bit or sit a little bit looser just because of a large, and it does not have any drawstrings. I like how it's got some like detail around going down the thighs, the stitching going down the thighs. There's also some detail going along the bum. Overall, I really like the design of this pair of joggers. I like how it's got some like detail around going down the thighs, the stitching going down the thighs. There's also some detail going along the bum. Overall, I think these are going to hold up pretty well to a workout. I'm not sure how sweatproof that these would be. I feel like maybe if I do get a little bit sweaty, you might see a little bit in the crotch and maybe just around my bum when I'm getting sweaty doing leg day. But to be honest with you, I think most people sweat nowadays, and if you see sweat, it's not even that deep. So I'm actually in love with this like sports bra tank top vibe. It's open back, it's got a twisted little strap as well, and it is double strap too. It does have removable cups. It's also got like a second layer. It's very much like thick material, and it does feel quite supportive. It does say that on the website that it is for yoga, but I would say that it has got a little bit of support there. This is in the colour Arctic Dusk and I'm wearing a size medium. There is actually a good few other colours on the website. There's like a baby pink, there's a blue, there's a green, so not too bright either. And I think that's quite nice because it's a more neutral vibe. It can be paired with a lot of different stuff. Now, in terms of the sizing of the bra, the straps do feel like they're starting to fall off my shoulders, especially when I was jumping about there. The straps do feel like they're starting to fall off my shoulders. However, overall, I actually feel like this is quite a tight fit for me. And I was actually thinking when I tried it on, I maybe should have sized up to a large just because, again, I don't like feeling too tight around here. The only problem that I do have if I was to size up would be that these straps would probably fall down. As you can see, I think it's going to be quite easy for these straps to fall down. So there might be a little bit of adjustment having to happen during your workout, especially if you're doing intense stuff. But I think for yoga, you should be okay. The back of it is honestly amazing. Everyone loves an open back style of sports bra, tank top, whatever style it is. I think it's fantastic. It's really good. It's got a little twist. The material is also extremely stretchy, so this is how stretchy it is. It's also like extremely buttery soft to touch too, which I think is fantastic. And I just like how it comes a little bit lower because right now I'm bulking and I don't want a sports bra that is like literally just covering me up until there and then it's very minimal. Like, don't get me wrong, I love minimal open back tops, but sometimes I just want to cover up a little bit more, and I quite like how it comes to just to the bottom of my rib cage, and then the casual joggers come just to above my belly button. Okay, I'm in love with this little combo that I've got on right here. I'm feeling it. So right now I have on the Patitoff Flow Pet Hair Resistant Cargo Joggers. These are in a size medium and it's in the shade Gull. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually an amazing fit. I love it. The only difference is these are not a petite fit, so the length is a little bit longer and the length does come right down to my trainers, so there won't be any ankles showing if you are around about 5'4.5". It's also extremely stretchy and you can adjust the tightness of the waistband. The waistband is elasticated the whole way around due to that drawstring as well. And overall, I think it is an amazing fit on my body. Compared to the other joggers, these are definitely more of a relaxed and more baggier fit on myself. And I think that is maybe because I did go with a size up, which is medium. So if you do want a more relaxed fit on the joggers, I would 100% go true to size because they are relatively true to size. If you do have a bit more defined glutes like myself, you might have to also size up again just so you have a more looser fit around your glute area. These joggers definitely have a more looser fit around my glutes compared to the other ones, but they also have a looser fit around my waist compared to the casual joggers, which had a little bit of a tighter fit in comparison. The material differences are completely different too. The other one has a more, it almost feels rough, if that makes sense. Like, it's almost like a rougher texture of material, and when you touch it you would think this is not going to be able to stretch, but it is a mind-blowing one because it does stretch, versus this one, which is super soft. It's almost like a silky feel almost, and they're extremely stretchy. So I don't think I'm actually ever going to take off this top because I'm in love with the colour. This is the shade Bonbon and it's a size medium in the ribbed strapped halter neck crop top, and it's obviously a long sleeve. Now, let me just tell you that I like the design because it's got these little straps that make it look like it's a halter neck, but also it's fully attached, but it makes you look as if you've got two layers on, if that makes sense. It is a super stretchy material. Sometimes ribbed materials can be more compressive and more tighter, but this has definitely got some stretch to it. When I do lean forward, there is a little bit of gaping in the chest there, but I think that is because I went with a medium and I might have been able to size down to a small. In terms of sizing, I would go more true to size for this one. And also, if you want to have a more tighter fit around your rib cage, I would size down. Again, this is like a perfect fit for my rib cage. There is a slight bit of material rising up there, but nothing too much. So if you do want a bit more of a tighter fit, even if I move, the top does move ever so slightly, but not too much. If you do want to feel a little bit more secure, I would maybe size down for this. I don't think I'm going to take this top off. I also think it's a really good top for me right now because I'm bulking. So sometimes I do want to wear more longer sleeved tops and things that cover a little bit more of my body just now. But that's just because some days I genuinely am just like, I don't like my body right now, and that happens to the most of us. So big fan of this. I am blown away by these colorways, the material, the quality. I think it's fantastic. These are every outfit I'm putting on for the first time upstairs, I am like, oh, what is this? This is amazing. So right now I have on the final pair of joggers for you, and this is the Cloud Air high-waisted drawstring full length joggers, and these are a size small, also the petite range as well, and they're in the colour Mauve Mist. So Cloudful Air is a specific type of fabric that Halara have on most of their outfits on their website, and this just means that they have 4 special features. The first one is their buttery soft feel. I honestly think these feel extremely soft, but they also have this like almost shiny feel to them as well. So it's like, imagine this buttery soft shiny feel to leggings. It just like, they feel amazing to touch. They feel absolutely amazing. The second feature is the 4-way stretch. So this just means that these are stretchy in all of the right places, and you're going to have a lot of stretch. So if you do want to size down, you could probably get away with sizing down purely because of the amount of stretch that these have. So the third and fourth features are breathable and sweat wicking. So this is ideal because it just means that you can go for a jog, you can go for a run, and it is going to be able to just suck up all the moisture that you do have when you're sweating, and it's not going to show on the joggers at all. Now obviously I've not been for a run or been for a jog yet, so I can't test that yet, but I think that the material that they feel, you're definitely going to have no problem with it. The only thing with the material being so buttery soft is that I do find that these, and especially with the colour, these do not hide cellulite that much. So if you are not a big fan of seeing cellulite when you're wearing specific garments, this one might not be for you, especially the colour, unless you go a little bit darker. These fit me perfectly because they literally come down to my ankles. So perfect fit all over. If I actually wanted to make them a little bit shorter, I could just pull them up a little bit, and then that way they're going to be just a little bit above my ankles or show a little bit of skin on the ankles. In terms of the design and the stitching, I quite like how it's got just 2 side pockets for you to put your hands in or put a phone in, put a set of keys in. You've also got this little heart-shaped seam on the back, so this just accentuates your glutes a little bit more, and it's also got a drawstring tie so that you can easily make these pair of joggers tighter or slacker. The Cloudful open back twisted crop top, and this is in the shade Pink Frosting, and let me just tell you, this is the most best baby pink that I have ever put on my body. I am in love with it. So I'm going to turn around and show you because again, this is going to be one of my favourite tops that I wear to the gym in summer because it's very, very minimal on the back, and it's also a really nice baby pink colour. I think it's going to go great for spring and summer. So this is the design from the back. As you can see, it has like a cutout design. It's also twisted at the bottom. Because this is the Cloudful material and it is very stretchy, I did think to myself, I might size down and see how a small feels, because this size small feels amazing on me. I don't feel tight in it at all. I feel absolutely perfect. So I'm really happy with myself that I picked a correct size. Okay, so we're now going to move on to our last 2 shades of leggings and final crop top, which is what I've got on. And this is the double strapped backless twisted open back crop tank top. And this is the exact same as the Arctic Dusk one. However, it's in the shade white. But when I put it on, I was like, the material feels different. And then I had a look at the labels. These are both in a size medium. And the one that I've got on is the 87% nylon, 13% elastin, and the Arctic Dusk one that I had on was 75% nylon and 25% elastin. A little bit confused on that because these are the exact same tops, but this one actually feels different. It feels less stretchy, but it also, like, the material feels different. So I'm not really sure why. I'm a little bit confused by that because this is the exact same, double strapped. It's got the twist at the back as well, but the material is just ever so slightly different. But I like it, it's good. The only thing that I don't like about this top right now is the length of it. So what I think I will do is just bring it up like this. so it's a little bit shorter. And then this is what it looks like from behind. I think it's an amazing top, just the exact same style but in a different colour. However, the material does feel different compared to the other one. And for size reference, I went with a medium as well, so I've just stuck with the same size for both of these tops. So the leggings that I've got on are the Cloudful style of fabric, and these are the crossover 7/8 leggings. And I must say, you cannot go wrong with a nice crossover waistband because it does make you have this more hourglass illusion. The only thing is this waistband is not very supportive at all. So if I do bend forward, like if I just go on the floor for 2 seconds and then come up, it has slightly moved down a little bit. So if you are looking for a pair of leggings that aren't going to move, these might not necessarily be it, because I do feel like there's just not enough compression in the waistband in order for it to stay up. I think it really does flatter your physique, and it has got 2 side pockets as well, so it's good if you want to put your phone in your pocket whilst you're working out or going for a run or going for a walk. Now, and I have these in an extra small, and this is how much stretch I have. Obviously you can see they go right back into your body, so it does have a level of compression, but for me, I feel like I'm going to be pulling these up quite a lot, especially if I do a lot of high knees, jumping jacks. These are eventually going to start to slip down the body. So the 7/8 length is actually a perfect length for me in order to show a bit of ankles and also have like a pair of trainers on and not feel like I've got to roll up the leggings. So the 7/8 is like a perfect length if you're a 5'4" gal like me. And also I quite like the backing detail. It's got this like little heart shape at the back, which also does slightly contour and show and define the glutes a little bit more than just being like a solid back of the leggings with no shape or no contour. So I quite like what they've done there as well. And overall the material is like an amazing feel. The buttery soft texture, you cannot go wrong. The only thing that I do find with these buttery soft textures is they're not the best at hiding cellulite, especially in the lighter colours. And here is the final pair of leggings. This is the high-waisted 7/8 leggings, and this is the shaping training style of leggings. Now I think this is quite cool because it literally gives you tummy control in this midsection here. So the waistband is a lot more deeper down, so it goes a lot more lower down, so it does mean that it is going to be a bit more compressive around your waistline. I am wearing a size extra small for reference, and this is in the colour Andorra. For an extra small, I still find that for me it's a little bit stretchy, so I wouldn't say the compression is extremely tight compared to your other brands. I would say for a compression, these would probably be a 70% compression out of 100%. I've got 2 side pockets. These side pockets are nice and deep as well actually, so you could probably fit a big phone in there as well, not just like a smaller phone. And I do like the colour of it as well. It's like a nice wine colour. And it does make your bum look really good too, because it has got that like nice little heart shape on the back that is going to contour a little bit of the top end of your glutes. If you are doing squats or doing high intensity movements, the one thing that you want to do is feel very, very secure. So in order for you to feel secure, you want to make sure that the leggings are not going to fall down. And I guess the only thing that we can do to try and test that, do some squats and see what happens. So I'm going to do 10 squats, and we're just going to see what happens to the waistband as soon as I've done 10. Now you're probably going to hear my knees making all kinds of noises. Can tell I'm about to turn 30 soon, like I'm starting to get old. The waistband has really not moved at all. There is a slight bit there where it started to fold down, but that is it. I'm going to do some star jumps, some high knees. These are definitely going to keep you in. So if you are looking for a pair of leggings, I'm really out of breath now. If you are looking for a pair of leggings that you want to keep, that are not going to fall down when you're doing any high intensity activities, I think these leggings are it. These feel great on me. They've got pockets. I think these are going to be my jogging leggings because they've got a pocket to put my phone in and they're not going to fall down. I'm not going to have to keep like yanking them up every 20 to 30 seconds. All of these outfits that I've tried on are actually really, really nice. The leggings, I think I'll wear this pair more than I'm going to wear the other pair, because that other pair wasn't really my style. I do like a nice crisscross waistband, however I do feel like I'm not going to feel comfortable with the sort of activity that I do in the gym, purely because I'm going to be bending, I'm going to be hip hinging a lot, and I don't want to have to keep pulling up my waistband. For these ones, I'm definitely going to be wearing in the gym for running, for HIIT training, outside for runs, outside for hikes. I think these are going to be perfect for that as well. In terms of all the sports bras, I think all the sports bras are a really, really nice design. I went for ones that were mainly open back purely because I love an open back design. So on their website, you can have a look and see other designs of bras. Not all of them are open back. Some do have a lot more coverage around the back as well. They're maybe long sleeved, and some are more high neck as well. So there's everything on that website to suit your needs. And lastly but not least, the joggers. I was blown away by every single pair of joggers. I think my favourite pair of all the joggers was the first pair that I tried on, which were the casual fit, cuffed ankles and elasticated waistband, purely because I do feel like they just complemented my physique the best, and they're also in a more neutral colour that I feel like I could get away with wearing like every single day. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment below. Let me know what other brands you would like me to do a haul on, and also don't forget, if you want to save 15% on Halara, then make sure that you use the code Lois at checkout. See you all next time.